sucks. She just, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just gonna be serious. She just kind of sucks. She has no range. She has very little of anything. She's too unbalanced with her advantage and disadvantage slash neutral. Her advantage is really good, but her disadvantage and her
Zero
neutral
to death.
so much. What?
That was a 0 to death SD? Was that what that was? Or was that a proper 0 to death?
I need to.
Oh, are you not watching the stream? Oh, I see. I thought you were just talking and watching, just enjoying it.
But no. Talking, and then it rolled before my eyes.
Man, all right, but yeah, okay. I can understand why you consider Wii Fit not up to snuff. But meanwhile, Kople just kind of saying, "I'm mad at that stupid piece of paper. I'm gonna take it out on this first-class soldier who has a problem with a guy with one wing."
Oh yeah.
And that cross slash was sus.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure as to what he was doing at all.
I mean, that's why I was saying earlier with Anthony against in the last game that he will run at you and he will make you deal with it. And I feel like that was just a hiccup in his "I'm gonna run at you" strat. He was expecting some panic jump or something from Kople. But
no, I will say.
Yep.
I will say Anthony is also really good at just being patient. I was playing him. He was my first round, and I was just memeing. I was just playing as Kirby, and I was just taunting, not staying near him at all. And he was he just got some percent in, got a percent lead, ran away from me, had me approach. So he knows how to deal with defensive people in case that is needed. People that just want to have percent leads and whatnot. He can be very patient if need be.
Well, I'll say this right now. Kople is anything but.
Oh, yeah.
He is running in. He's looking. Oh, my God. That was a great attempt on the finishing touch, but it's a little too slow. I think if there was a tech on the platform, it would have been it. Oh, my God. Kople actually gimped him?
Oh.
Anthony had to go too low to get around the blunderbuss, and that's what killed him.
And eventually he just couldn't. There was no way that he could recover from that.
You hate to see it if you're a fan of Anthony, but you love to see it if you're Kople.
Oh yeah, and if you're a fan of Kople too.
Right, that's what I meant to say, and then my bad. Are they just running it back? Yeah, I think so.
I mean, PS2 is a very neutral stage. A lot of characters do really well on it. It allows for different things for each character. So, there's no reason for Anthony to not want to run it back, especially since Cloud's such a just very fundamental and neutral-based character.
Oh yeah, not a lot of combos, but he's got some great range. He's got some really good pressure. So that's
decent projectile.
God. He really just held blunderbuss, didn't he?
Kople is he has some really hype plays, but he uses a lot of Wi-Fi kind of stuff with just at least what you would imagine be kind of Wi-Fi-esque.
Right. It's the zero IQ mix-ups. I understand. I respect it.
Yes, very much so.
Listen, I've been there. I've rollered on someone's shield and it kept rollering after shield until they dropped shield and got hit by the second hit of roller. I know where he's from.
You don't just keep going. Oh, nice.
So if it's if it's the initial hitbox of roller, it'll cross you up. But if I'm a few feet away and then I hit your shield, I do not cross you up. I stay on the same side. And if you drop shield for anything and don't throw out a hitbox, after that hitbox resets, you get hit. Oh my God, that's an SD. Goes a little too low and a little bit too far to the left.
Yeah, the air dodge really got him there.
And I think the blade beam kind of scared him, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Good climb hazard, putting Kople into the air, but that was a good blade beam. I didn't even realize he had limit yet.
Anthony overall really just playing this pretty safe. a little bit like with some of his recoveries. He's been really good with some of his recoveries, but some of them have been a little bit too frantic. Uh, so I'm just kind of worried that at some point maybe Kople might catch up on that.
No, he didn't back. The
Ooh.
final hit of that sour nair hits him into the stage. Wow.
And that's just what happens with Cloud. If you get hit off stage without your jump, or even sometimes with your jump, you can just be dead.
Yep, and now what looked like a really close game too, with some really good adjustments from Anthony, is now just a Kople game. So we'll see if Anthony can get his pieces back together. No, okay.
Kople trying to do what happened in game one. One thing that I will say with that Anthony might want to practice like for this matchup, but for a couple other matchups, is item control. Something that we saw earlier was in the Cork versus Kople matchup, or Cork versus Kople. Cork was really good about balancing all of the crowns, making sure to Z drop it and then use the aerial, so that way he'd still maintain control of the crown, which put Kople in a very big disadvantage.
Right, yeah, that I did notice that a lot, because Kople was doing a lot of was playing a lot with the crown and the blunderbuss, trying to stall out Cork, try to figure out what options he'd pick, and then Cork, if he could, to just pick up the crown and say, okay, now what are you gonna do? And then sometimes you throw it back.
Yeah, it's that's the one thing that I think Anthony really needs to work on for this matchup, because if K-Rool doesn't have his crown, then he stops his best kind of approach option or defensive option completely out of, like, it just completely negates it.
Whew. I wonder where they're gonna go next as well. If Ant gets crown, he can just run. That's true. Tom is right. If Anthony does get the crown, he can just run away and just he can do some Z drop aerials or something. But I don't think he has the mind to do that.
Yeah. Plus, also with I've heard some people say that like with Wi-Fi, it just gets a little bit trickier with some of those inputs, but it should be still pretty simple in my opinion.
Oh yeah, and even if you don't want to, you could just throw the crown up and then play, and then
Oh yeah.
come back and grab it.
Oh yeah. I've noticed back in Smash 4, a lot of Robs used to do that. Not as much nowadays, but in Smash 4, when Rob wasn't as good, he would. But we are going back into PS2.
Yeah, wow, Game 3 PS2. Anthony just really wants to get this this game, and then it's up to Kople for games 4 and 5 if we ever get to that. That's a good climb hazard.
Are you by chance watching the stream instead of the Discord?
No, I'm watching the Discord.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the stream up, but I'm watching the Discord.
I think he was just trying to get into the action and not talk about the random stuff that we were saying, to fill time. Ooh. That was a good up smash, but it didn't kill just yet. Oh, he armored through the cross slash. Are you kidding me? Up smash.
And finally gets that up smash kill.
God, for all the badness that K-Rool is, armor is so busted sometimes.
Oh yeah,
like, especially against multi-hits that do things like that.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of Smash Ultimate, the belly armor was so frail.
Yes.
So it was just like you could only shield against like one hit or so, and then another hit would break it basically.
On big hits, yeah, and then he also didn't have
armor
on big hits. Because that was a big part of the Inkling matchup against K-Rool, is we would just wait for Crown. like we jump at mid range, and if he threw crown, we'd get a free roller, grab whatever we wanted, or aerial. And now we actually have to respect crown, and our only mix-up is to read it into a tomahawk grab or something. So I think Anthony's starting to piece things together on how to deal with the crown armor, but he's just timing a little bit because he has gone for grabs a few times. That was a good back air.
Yeah, Anthony's playing a lot more solid. Ooh, the reflect. Ooh. As I was saying before the reflects happened, Anthony's playing very solid. Probably the best that he's played so far, though still a little timid at times. You can see some little hesitations.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, it is a tie game and limits now on the table. Oh, wow, he armored through the blade beam. See, armor is just coming in so clutch for Kople right now.
Oh yeah.
That Nair doesn't get that grab. That was I liked the setup idea right there from Kople. He's doing a good job of keeping Anthony guessing.
Ooh, lots of very scared inputs there.
From both sides, too.
Oh, yeah.
But Anthony's on tournament stock right now. 107% limit is there. Finishing touch! He armors through it!
Okay, we need like a counter on how many times Kople has armored through...
What would have killed?
Yeah. That is... Armor completely has saved Kople at least this game, but maybe even this set, just like of how many times it has come into clutch factor.
No, not like this. Oh my god, and he caught you.
Oh,
You hate to see it, guys. You really do.
Yeah, you do hate to see it. It's.
I mean, that's what happens when it only does 1%. Finishing touch does. So it ain't breaking through any armor threshold.
Yep, but Kople is moving on to. Let me pull up the bracket.
Losers
to play the winner of Lone Flex versus the winner of Derek and RFX.
Oh no, so he is going to loser semis. That was losers quarters. Okay. So
okay, yep.
So we just have to wait for our next possible game.
Okay.
Yeah, more waiting, unfortunately. I'm gonna see if Derek and RFX will swap over to the stream. But they're in game right now, obviously, so.
Yeah, just RFX just took a game off of Derek. RFX using